see if it starts to move. Definitely moving. Hi folks, welcome to another day of aviation restoration, where we're bringing my 1979 Aerostar back to life after 17 years in this hangar. So today we're going to go and repair some gas caps, put some O-rings on there to replace the old cracking ones. I bought some new polymer washers to replace the metal washers to make opening and closing them easy and have a nice clean seal. I had some other small tasks in the limited time we have left today. So let's get to work. First step, remove the cotter pin. Cotter pin removed, okay. Clean. Right, next we're going to remove the nut. I think it's dirty inside, we're going to see in a moment, because it took a lot of WD-40 to get this off for the first time in a decade. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, let's take the spring out. Take the washer out. Oh yeah. Alright, time to hit this baby with some degreaser. Some handy Zep 505 right here. Get that nice and soaking in. Get those threads nice and soaked. Okay. Alright, now those threads are nice and clean. I'll have to remove the O-ring. Do that in a second. So I already have the nice blue on the exterior because those are easy to put on, and I wanted to make sure there's no water that seeped in bulk. I did sump the tanks yesterday, there's nothing in there. Not water, not fuel, not in the wings anyways. There was some fuel in the fuselage tank, which is really great news because that means, I'm gonna take the washer out here. That means that in the fuselage tank, ooh, that's yucky in there, definitely dirty. In the fuselage tank, there was some fuel, definitely old, unusually dark hue to the blue. Tells me some of it probably evaporated over 15 years. But it means that the cork is good, the bladder is good, because it's still holding fuel after 15 years. It also means, perhaps the most important, now the wings are wet wings, no bladders in there. But the fuselage tank is obviously, like I said, the bladder. And if those are going to completely dry for the years, that could have been a problem. Having known now that they have fuel in there, gives me great confidence that those things are ready to go. Will they last forever? No, of course not. But they're good enough for now, and there's one less thing after to get this thing flying again. Alright. That's good enough. Good enough. Alright, so we have the Marsh Brothers. This is their Aero Tough fill cap washer. Just this little piece of plastic. Again, it replaces the little piece of metal. Same size, same shape. On. Makes it much easier to use, however. Alright, next we're going to go and we're going to cut out the old O-ring. Ideally, I'd have a screwdriver. I could just pull this out with a little screwdriver, flathead or something. But it's over in the other hangar. I came over here for this workbench and I don't feel like walking back. One more time, I think we're going to get it. Boom. Alright. Won't need that any further. Put that away. Oh, I went from the top to the bottom. Come on, get out of there. There it is. One of the negatives about working with gloves, they keep your hands clean, but you can't really feel anything for the life of you. Roll this over and on. That's just it. Time to reassemble it. This is the Shure Aero. I forgot what model I have it written down. Very standard issue. These were used in the Cessnas 182s for a while. As I understand it, they went away from it because there were some water leaks, which I think is more because of operator error and maintenance than it is about the design. Next up, we're going to put the O-ring. I'm going to try to clean that sufficiently. Sounds like they're finally starting engine number 2 on that jet for 45 plus minutes. Boom. Next up, put that on, make sure it's lined up. Just my lesson from last time. Good. Press it down. We've completed replacing 2 O-rings, both the inner and the outer, and the metallic washer from the gas cap, making operating it smooth as butter and a nice firm lock and unlock action. Really nice. Ooh, that sounds good. Alright, we're back here at the hangar with the airplane. You just watched me work on these gas caps to put new O-rings in the outer inner, as well as new washers to make open and close them nice and smooth. Alright, let's go ahead and attach it. There's this little attachment area here. Slide that on in. That's it. It's connected. It's nice and lined up. That is watertight. Perfection. There's still that gap there that I don't like, but talk to Mike about that, the mechanic, see if you've seen that before. That's done. I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other side. We'll call it a day. That's sufficient. And we are ready for fuel. All right, let's go clean up the other room and call it a day.